You ever feel like the markets make no sense anymore? Stocks up, gold down, AI hype is fading, and yet governments keep spending like there is no tomorrow. Here is what I realized. The real bubble isn't in tech or crypto or housing, it's in money itself. And when you see how the system is quietly being rewritten, you will understand why the next decade will look nothing like the last. Over the last decade, the playbook was easy. The Fed printed trillions. Stocks went up and everyone looked like a genius. But that era is over. Now the Fed is cutting rates and shrinking its balance at the same time. That means they are not just giving less money to system, they are redirecting it away from speculation into production. Factories, infrastructure, real energy projects. That's where the money is flowing right now. And this is the part most traders miss. Not every stock will fly anymore. Only the ones tied to real cash flow will. Let's be honest, AI was the biggest money of the past 2 years. Every company that mentioned AI in a headline pumped overnight. But I started noticing something. Same announcements, stop moving prices. Nvidia, AMD, Oracle, they are all consolidating. The AI hype got priced in. The truth is, next leg won't come from headlines. It will come from execution. The real winners will be the ones building systems that actually produce, not just promise. And when the excitement fades, fundamentals finally matter again. This is when the real investors separate from speculators. Everyone is staring at rate cuts, but the real story, Fed's balance sheet. They are slowly draining liquidity from markets while pushing capital toward real economy. That's a complete reset in how money moves. So instead of everything goes up, you will see selective bull markets. Industrial, energy, commodities, and value stocks. The cash flow plays, they will be the ones who lead. Because here is the thing, you can print dollars, but you cannot print copper, oil, lithium. That's where real value lives now. If you are enjoying this kind of breakdown, make sure you subscribe, because understanding where the money flows next is the whole game. Here is something wild. US power demand is expected to rise 10% in the next 5 years. But why? Because AI data centers, electronic vehicles, and automation consumes massive amounts of energy. And America running this on 60-year-old grid. That's why we are seeing infrastructure upgrades, energy pipelines, and new generation facilities everywhere. Companies like Kinder Morgan and Energy Fuels, they are not just energy stocks, they are part of an industrial backbone. And even Bitcoin fits in. When renewables produce too much electricity, Bitcoin miners step in and use it. When demand spikes, they shut off. So mining is slowly becoming flexible energy consumer, stabilizing the grid while making profit. Crazy how digital bubble end up solving real-world problem, right? So where does all this lead? In my opinion, the next decade is being built around 3 mega trends: AI, biotechnology, and clean energy. These aren't just buzzwords, they are revolutions in progress. AI will think, biotech will heal, and energy will power it all. And yes, corrections will happen. But if you understand the direction of capital, volatility becomes opportunity for you. The winners will be those who focus on the, not noise. Now let's zoom out a little. Governments are still spending recklessly. Central banks are printing digital money, and purchasing power of your currency is fading. So when people say we are in a bubble, they are half right. There is a bubble, but it is not in assets, it's in money. And when the value of money keeps failing, anything real becomes priceless, such as energy, commodities, good businesses. That's why I say, this isn't the end of the market, it's the start of a new era. If you made this far, you already think differently from most investors. Now imagine what happens when you start acting differently too. So subscribe if you want to stay ahead of the curve. Because the next few years will reward the ones who understand how the system truly works. The markets are not random, they are all designed, and the people who read the design always win.